Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Elevare. So this is your Maths B instructor Abyad, and today we're going to solve the Maths B Paper 2 Regionals June 2025. So without further delay, let's move on to the questions. So the first question is to solve a simultaneous equations and find the value of x and y. So what we are going to do is, okay, before jumping on to the questions, these two equations right here are known as linear equations. Now, linear equations are equations where the variables are raised to the power of 1. For example, the first equation, the variable x is raised to the power of 1, variable y is also raised to the power of 1, and same goes for equation number 2. So if I name these equations, this should be equation 1 and this should be equation 2. Okay. Now, simultaneous equations can be solved in particularly two ways, which is first one is substitution method. You can either use the substitution method or you can use the elimination method. Okay, so most people prefer substitution over elimination, uh, and also some people do like to use elimination. For this video, I'm going to use the substitution method. So let's begin. So the rule of substitution method is you will take any one of the linear equations. Since you have two linear equations, you can select any one of the linear equations and make a new equation, or basically make a new variable. So let's see how we can do this. Let's say I take the equation number 1. So you will take from 1, 3x minus 4y is equals to 3. Okay. Now you have to decide whether you want to make the equation out of x or you want to make the equation out of y. So for example, I want to make the equation out of x. So I'm going to make x the variable. So in order to make x the variable, I have to make x the subject of the equation and basically transfer all these to the right, even 3. Okay, so 3 plus 4y divided by 3. Okay, so this is what we form. And this is the variable x is equals to 3 plus 4y by 3. All right, now this is our equation number 3. Let's substitute 3 into 2. So 4x minus 7y is equals to 2. 4, since we already know x is equals to 3 plus 4y by 3, so 4 multiplied with 3 plus 4y by 3 minus 7y is equals to 2. Now we can calculate the value of y, as there are no x in this expression. So let's simplify. 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16y, 3 7s are 21y divided by 3 is equals to 2. Okay, and 16 minus 21 is minus 5y, 12 minus 5y. If I take 3 there, it gets multiplied with 2 and we'll get 6. So 5y is equals to 7. Sorry, 5y is equals to 6 and y is equals to 6 divided by 5, or 1.2. Okay, you can either keep it in decimals or you can keep it in fractions. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we have to find the value of x. We already know the value of y. So what we are going to do is substitute the value of y in the equation number 3, or the x variable equation, where x is our subject. So x is equals to 3 plus 4y by 3 we write, and then we put the value of y just right here. Okay, and then we can calculate the value of x. So x is equals to 3 plus 4 into 6 divided by 5 by 3. 3, 4 6 are 24 by 5 by 3, and we can consider there is an invisible 1. So 5 divide 1 is 5, and multiplied with 3 is 15. 5 divided by 5 is 1, multiplied with 24 gives us 24 divided by 3. So 15 plus 24 is 39 by 15. And then if I can simplify this, this should be 3, 13, and 3, 5. So this should give us x is equal to 13 by 5 or 2.6. And this is the answer for x. And this is how you can calculate the value of x and y using the substitution method. Okay. You can also use elimination if you want. I'm just going to give a small preview how elimination works. So what you do is you make any of the variables and their coefficient same. Okay, let's say if I target x, then I have to make this, let's say 12x. And in case of 4x, I also have to make this 12x. So I multiply equation 1 with 4 and equation 2 with 3, because 4 multiplied 3 will give me 12x and 3 multiplied 4 gives me 12x, and then I subtract those equations to get the value of y, which then I can substitute in any of these two equations to get the value of x. So that can be done as well. Why I prefer substitution? Because it's more step by step, and there is less chances for you to have any kind of mistake, which might cause which might happen in elimination. In case of elimination, you might stumble upon some mistakes. So I prefer substitution over elimination. So let's check the mark scheme and see how they actually approached this question. So I have the mark scheme right here. So as you can see, the first mark is given for to make the variable. You can either make x the variable. So they used equation 2, or you can actually use this as well. So it doesn't matter. So you can use this or this. And then you substitute the value of whatever variable you have made to the another equation. And yeah, then you calculate the value of x and calculate the value of y. So this has 1 mark, and mark 1 dependent on the previous mark for a correct method to eliminate either variable by adding or subtracting. So you can use elimination method. So there's no problem in using the elimination method. And so yeah, you can use substitution or elimination. And then you can calculate x and y. And the answer can be given in, the answer cannot be given in decimal. So you cannot give the answer in decimal form. Okay, it cannot be given in decimal. So it has to be in fractions. Okay. Has to be in fractions. We will not accept decimals within a fraction. Example 7.8 by 3. All right, I didn't read the mark scheme quite well. It says we cannot accept decimals within a fraction. For example, if you give your answer in this format, they will reject it. So there is no harm in giving the answer like this. So I was wrong. Okay, this is 1.2 and this is 2.6. And maybe seen with a coordinate pair. So you can give your answer in a coordinate pair, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's it.